It is my great pleasure to announce the next speaker, Joy Benn. Linda is the founder of the Benn Method and is an international speaker, coach, and burnout specialist with over 30 years of holistic health expertise. Having overcome cancer and autoimmune disorders, Joy works with high-achieving professionals to help them break free from burnout and reclaim balance, energy, and purpose. Her Burnout to Balance program offers proven tools for lasting wellness and fulfillment. Welcome, Joy.
Thank you so much, Jenny, and thank you for having me. Great to be here.
It's awesome to have you here today. Joy, won't you just tell us a little bit about yourself first and how you got to be doing what you're doing?
My journey started back in 1990, over 30 years ago, when I had cancer. I left Australia on a backpacking adventure and did a 3-year walkabout. But the first country I visited was the US. And I knew at the time I had cancer. I was diagnosed before I left, but I knew I was meant to go on this trip. And because I felt that there was so much emotional pain that I had buried and pushed down, that this trip around the world, I would find the answers in my travels. And it was in San Francisco that it was divine intervention. I met this lady and she said, I heard that there's a fantastic psychic in San Jose. Would you like to come with me? And I went, absolutely, because she was a bit skeptical and scared of going by herself. So we both went and had a reading. And afterwards, Dale gave me his card and said, I don't normally do this, but here's my card and it's got my home number on it. Please call me. Now, during the reading, nothing was talked about the cancer, but he knew I was in a lot of emotional pain. And the lady I went with, she didn't know that I had cancer at the time. And when I called him, that just opened up the floodgates. And then it was time to be real and raw and vulnerable and go deep and actually look at all those dark shadows within myself, everything that I'd pushed down. And what Dale helped me to do was to understand the mind, body, spirit connection, why I created the cancer of all the suppressed emotions and emotional pain and issues I'd pushed down, plus to help me understand the role that all my family are playing in my role in my life. And what this did was gave me a whole new perspective and outlook, and also helping me to understand my purpose. And that's what put me on this path of holistic health and healing. I went down to San Jose every week for about 6 months and spent overnights or 2 days every week. And what I learned from Dale back then was ancient wisdom that I'm now bringing into not just the work I do, but creating a school and a legacy to bring all that ancient wisdom to help humanity today, to free to stop the suffering. And so the burnout is like so many people are feeling burnt out, feeling exhausted, suffering, struggling, creating illness and disease in their body. And I feel that now's the time to bring all these teachings and all the wisdom to help free people from emotional pain, so and empower them to take back control of their health and their well-being and stand back in their power and remind them of who they truly are as a soul. And that's the journey we're all on, is
Yeah,
we're a soul and remembering who we are in this lifetime. And
exactly.
no one came to say, I choose to suffer or struggle and carry on carrying that emotional pain. So it's about freedom, freeing ourselves of the old patterns.
Thank you for sharing.
Mm.
It's a very powerful story. And I believe you cured your own cancer and autoimmune disease as well.
So yes, well, Dale helped me to heal the cancer. And when I was studying lots of different modalities, had my own business and then traveling and teaching. And it was when I was in the US, I moved to California. I was living there for 7 years. And that's when the burnout happened. I was living and working in Silicon Valley. I was just pushing myself to the brink. I mean, it was not sustainable, and that's when I became burnt out. But when I came back to Australia, it's like I spiraled down even more, and where it was more into depression and then suicidal thoughts, and I hit rock bottom. So in that process, even with everything that I knew, it's like there was a choice, a conscious choice. It's like, you know what, I'm done. I've been teaching and preaching this for so many decades. No one's listening, and I'm leaving. So it was, you know, as someone said, wow, that was so courageous of you to take your soul to the depths of the depths to experience what it's like for a lot of people who are stuck there. And then when they're stuck at rock bottom and being medicated, it's like you're stuck in the spider's web. And that's where people feel stuck, and that's where the depression and the suicide and all the mental health issues just unfortunately, you know, it can go either way. So from that experience, I naturally healed my body, came out of that dark pit. It took many years, but I did it medication free. And I'm a living testament that, yes, doesn't matter what label the medical profession gives you, it's just a label. You are so much more than that title or that label. And
And the power is within us.
well, that's right, yes, and we all have that power, and really that's what I'm sharing today, is empowering people to remember who they truly are and the power that you have inside of you. And my goal and my mission for the next 10 years is to eliminate all illness and disease for humanity
Wow, that's
through my
very
Ben
amazing.
method, through all the tools. For those, let me just give you a caveat on that. For those who choose and who are ready and willing to change, because there's a certain
Because it's
percentage
got to
of
come
the
from
population.
within.
Yeah, and it's a conscious choice,
Yeah.
because there's a percentage of the population that choose to continue to suffer and struggle and hold on to their patterns and their stories
Yeah.
and yeah, and everything that comes with that.
It always comes down
And
to conscious choice of how we choose to live and what we choose to embody in our daily lives. Linda Joy, I believe you're going to take us through, going to speak about how we really um, tap into our bodies, bring things into our bodies.
yeah, so as a body worker for 25 years, people would come to me and say, you know, I've got pain here, I've got pain, and energetically I would release that from their body, because we have invisible lines running through our body called meridians. It's also the life force energy running through our bodies. Along these lines, we have the acupuncture points and acupressure points. So when I'm working on someone's body, is I would just be guided to release the energy, and I use my fingers to release the energy, and that would bring the energy flow and the light back through their body, and they'd walk out feeling fantastic. But then the next time they came, it's like, oh, that pain is back. And that's when I started going deeper into what's the root cause and what's the pattern and the beliefs and the stories and the emotion that's causing this. And that's when my coaching started, and also the teaching, because one of the other modalities I teach is an enlightenment modality that shifts consciousness, expands awareness, and connects all 12 strands of DNA. And that was a light bulb moment for me, because I realized that, stop focusing on the physical body. When you shift consciousness, then the physical body will take care of itself. So, what I will take your audience through today is a closed eye exercise, and I invite everyone to close your eyes and just relax wherever you're sitting. And just make sure you're in a relaxed and comfortable space, and just breathe and quieten your mind. So when you focus on your breath, and you can count your breath. So I'll just take you through a simple 4 square breathing so just empty the breath from your body. Now breathe in for the count of 4. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. And rest for 4. And breathe in, hold, breathe out, and rest. And what this is doing is relaxing your nervous system, getting into your parasympathetic nervous system, and stimulating your vagus nerve to just relax your body, and keep that breathing rhythm going as you continue to relax and settle into the chair. Just feel your sit bones getting heavier and heavier. And just scan your body and just notice where you're feeling tension. Feel any stress, tension, contractions in your muscles, anything, any aches or pains, anything that hurts. And just bring your awareness to that area and just breathe in. So if you're feeling tension, say in the middle of your back, you can breathe into your heart, and just breathe into your heart and expand your back, and just feel the energy slowly dissolving. And you can send a grounding cord down from the base of your spine, which this is a grounding cord all the way into the earth, and wrap it around the core of the earth, and use this as a drain pipe, and set your intention to go, I release, I surrender, I let go. And any tension or any chatter or any thoughts or stories or distractions, just let it all drain out through your body. And now open up the top of your head. This is the crown chakra. And bring God source energy, pure love and light flowing through your body, flowing all the way down through your head, relaxing all the muscles in your face, your ears, your jaw. And keep breathing, deep breathing. Every time you breathe in and breathe out, just feel your body relaxing even more and heavier as this relaxation moves down your neck. And as this energy is moving down, it's dissolving any tension, any stress all the way through your body, but it's also rejuvenating, regenerating every cell in your body. So this is how you can heal every organ and every system in your body. The power of your intention. And that's how powerful everyone is. As soon as you set and command that the energy you are flowing through your body will heal and rebalance and harmonize any organ, any system, any area. This is good for any area that you may have had some illness or disharmony. And just keep bringing that energy down, feeling your shoulders relax, going all the way down to your fingertips. Maybe feeling the tingling in your fingertips. Going all the way down your spine, relaxing all the little muscles attached to every vertebra in your spine and ribs. Feeling your chest relax, your diaphragm, your abdomen. Moving it down to your hips. All the way down your legs to your feet, feeling your toes relax. Now bring your breath to your heart and just breathe in and out of your heart. And when you really just drop heavier and heavier into your heart, just ask your heart, what is opening up for you? What is awakening in you? You can call in your guides and your guardians and the ascended masters to join you. And also be aware of any shadow areas, because we're all working through clearing a lot of the shadows, a lot of that heavy, denseness, which is caused by different patterns that we've been holding on to. So the more we can come back to the truth of who we are, back to our heart center, the shadows or those old patterns, we're shining a light on them and they're being exposed. So this is another way of transmuting it into light. And allowing, when you let go, you let God in. And by letting God in, you're letting in more love and more light and lighting up your light codes throughout your body, activating those DNA within your body, coming back into alignment with who you truly are as a powerful, amazing, multi-dimensional, intergalactic being that is so much more than this physical body. So allow yourself to just expanding your heart and just see the love and the light in your heart just expand beyond your body. And now filling the whole room that you're in. And keep expanding all the way to fill the city that you're in. And now go beyond the city to the whole country, to the whole earth. And go beyond the earth and now go to all the different dimensions in the universe, the galaxy, because we are all one. We are all part of the stars, the planets, all of nature, everything in all the galaxies. It's all part of us. We are all made of stardust. And what causes so many people of stress and burnout and illness and disease is forgetting who they truly are. So when you open up and remember who you are as a soul, as your true authentic self, then the ego, there's no room for the ego, because ego stands for edging God out. So when you let go of all the attachments and let go and let God in, then everything just flows. You allow more freedom in your life. You have more joy. You have better health. You just feel happy on a daily basis, because you're letting the false self and the holding pattern go, and then truly just stepping into the new you, the new version of you, because the old you has been carrying all the patterns and programs and beliefs and the trauma and the wounds and the stories from the past, but the past is not who you are. So in this moment, ask, who am I? And just listen. And call in your gifts and your wisdom, and allow it to move through you and breathe you. And just keep breathing and breathe into your heart. And what's waking up in your heart? Just open up to all the life force energy that's flowing through you. Because you are all energy and you're all part of the galaxy. So there's no shortage of energy. You've got enough power in your body to light up the whole world. And that's the proof that you are stardust. You are as bright as a star in the sky. So when you truly feel that in your heart and believe that and keep practicing that, then that will just help you to just open up more and more to who you truly are as you step into the 5D and the new version, the new you, which is full of peace and joy and happiness, feeling free, feeling the harmony within. So take a deep breath and just slowly come back, celebrating the new you, letting go of the old you. And when you open your eyes as the new you. And what is new and different in your life now? And some of those questions you might choose to journal on and reflect on, especially with the energies right now. We're still in eclipse season, so it's bringing up all the old patterns to the surface in order to clear them. So this is a time of transformation. It's a time of letting go, of purging, clearing out, decluttering our homes, our physical homes, as well as our physical body.
Thank you, Linda Joy. That was beautiful.
How you
Thank you.
feeling, Janet?
I'm feeling wonderful. Thank you. Sure. So before you go, I believe you have a free gift to share with our audience. So if you could just tell us a little bit about what the free gift is, and there'll be a link below this video to Linda Joy's gift. So make sure you take her up on that, because I'm sure it's going to be amazing. So tell us a little bit about it.
It's an adrenal meditation because when people are burnt out and exhausted, it's where they've been running on a lot of adrenaline and their adrenals are just, it's like your adrenals sit on top of your kidneys. And so when you've just completely exhausted your adrenals, it's like they're just, yeah, flat. So it's a meditation to show you how you can automatically and quickly boost up your adrenals so that you are not running on adrenaline and cortisol all the time, and to naturally self-regulate, self-correct, and self-balance your body, your hormones, your endocrine system, and your nervous system naturally. So, and sleep better.
Sounds amazing. Make sure you all take her up on that. That sounds fantastic. Thank you, Linda Joy. And do you have a final little word of wisdom and nugget to leave with the audience with today?
Oh, I have several, though I'll keep it keep it short. I really encourage everyone to take a step back and connect with nature and be in silence, be still, be in nature, bare feet on the grass, and leave all devices. So it's just you and the grass, bare feet, connecting with nature, connecting with the trees, and just breathe and listen to what comes through. And the more you keep practicing that and being quiet and still, that's where all the downloads, the clarity, the ideas, everything will just keep dropping in for you.
Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today. And
Thank you,
thank you
Jenny.
so
Thanks for
much.
having me. And
Thank you.
I look forward to being of service to your audience in the future. So thank you.
Thank you.
Much love.
Much love.